Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm with my boy Poxal.
Echo XP here, and today we're going to be talking about 4 AniTubers' takes and taste in anime. 3 of them are really mid, and although they're kind of goats, but their taste is just wrong. And we have Poxal over here in the left corner, right corner, now up, now down, now spinning around, and he has goated taste. He's right. All of his takes are right.
Okay,
Correct.
now that this asshole has
Objective.
interrupted me and made me edit for 5 extra minutes.
Poxal, you gotta stop interrupting our intros. Like, remember what happened last time? Hey guys, it's Ali here. I'm about to drive to wherever you're at and slap your face for that.
Anyways.
The basis of today's video, we're going to be going over the anime taste of 4 AniTubers in the community. We got Poxal, we got Ali, and a mystery guest. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, Poxal, now, it's your turn, and then I'm gonna show you my 7 anime, and you're gonna be able to roast me a little bit, okay? So
Your 7 pieces of mid.
hey, watch yourself. Anyway, let's see him.
Okay, my first pick is Bleach.
Okay, yeah, that seemed like the obvious one.
I think that's pretty obvious why.
I mean, you've seen this dude's channel.
Yeah,
It's trash content.
yeah. My peak content for real. So it just resonates with me a lot. The characters, the story. I love everything about it. I can't think of like a lot of things that I dislike about Bleach as a series, and it's just fantastic overall. Then my second pick has to be, and this is serious. This is like my two guilty pleasures.
I think I know what this is.
And that would be Fairy Tail. Yeah, Fairy Tail's just a guilty pleasure of mine for real. Like,
Fuck.
if I can think of a bad anime out there that's defined as like a guilty pleasure of mine, I gotta say Fairy Tail's gotta be one of them.
Okay.
And like, it's not even because it's bad, it's more so because it's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with my next guilty pleasure since I want to put like the first guilty pleasure and the second guilty pleasure on the list.
Okay.
And that is Domestic Girlfriend.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay, listen. Before the FBI comes breaking into my home, captures me, throws me in a prison cell, it's just a funny concept, and it's laughable, and it's entertaining. It's like in the
those
words
Lena-
of Giga, yeah. Domestic Girlfriend is a dumpster fire that you can't take your eyes off of for real.
Absolutely.
But anyway, for the next series that resonates with me, you talked about like it doesn't have to be a guilty pleasure, it doesn't have to be a favorite, it doesn't have to be your top 7 best.
Yeah.
But the series that resonates with me that I actually have barely read, and only read like 20 or 30 chapters of, has to be Berserk. And it specifically has to do with the author's passing. I feel like the author's passing really caused certain jokes to die off because it really made everybody realize how terrible their working conditions really were. Like, people knew about how terrible the working conditions were. I mean, the author of Hunter x Hunter gave us the whole schedule thing he has.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like until Mira's death, the message wasn't really out there. And because of that, I can't, like, you might see a joke occasionally, but you would have seen me before his death make constant hiatus jokes. Now, I don't really do that anymore because of the passing of Mira. It's kind of made me realize, hey, that those jokes shouldn't even be funny. They're old and dumb. Not saying you can't make them, but like,
And I'm
it's
depressed
just
as a
something
Hunter
that
Hunter fan.
kind of opened eyes. Yeah, it's really mind-opening to get you the understanding of how hard a mangaka works
Yep.
and how difficult it is. Then I wanted to include a series on these 7 animes that you wanted me to mention that was new, fresh, and jump, something that wasn't very big yet. So I picked Blue Box. Now, Blue Box is a romance manga about a girl who pretty much she is this guy's crush, and they both are in their sports, and they're both shooting for nationals, different sports. The girl's shooting for basketball. She's a basketball player, while the guy is a badminton player, I think it's called. And pretty much he has a crush on her, and by the end of the first chapter, there's a twist where it's revealed that she'll actually be living with him for like a year. So now's his chance to get her to get him to admit his feelings to her. And overall, it's a very interesting series, and I really like the characters so far in it. even Hina, which is probably my least favorite character so far, out of like the ones like the top 3 characters, Hina would be my 3rd favorite character. Like, she's still really, and for like 14 chapters, something like that, she's still really well put together in my opinion, and I still really like her as a character. Anyway, the next manga that I'm going to be talking about, or anime, is A Silent Voice. Silent Voice is the series that I give credit for saving my life, so that's why it's on there. That's why it's resonated with me. That's why it's stuck with me. I have, to this day, never found a series, or manga at least, that surpasses it in writing quality, surpasses it in character writing, surpasses it in anything in general for me. In fact, it'd be the only thing that I could potentially say I like more than Bleach. It's tough because you take a look at the two. A Silent Voice is 50 chapters of greatness, and Bleach is 698, I think, chapters of greatness.
Of terribleness.
Greatness.
Horrible.
Anyway, next series I'm going to be talking about is I wanted to bring up a second newish anime series, and that would be To Your Eternity. Now, To Your Eternity is written by the same mangaka, Oima, the author of A Silent Voice, and it is incredible. I've only been watching the anime so far, and the anime is absolutely fantastic. It's joined my top 3 favorite anime and mangas in almost 12 episodes, which is a very impressive feat to say the least. And my final manga I'm going to be talking about is Somali and the Forest Spirit.
Yeah, I called it. Called it.
Somali and the Forest Spirit is a series that was recently canceled last year due to the author's health conditions, but overall it is just such a fantastic world that, in my opinion, had potential to surpass One Piece's world. But those are my 6, 7, actually I think that's 8 anime.
It's all good. It's all good. So I had a question.
What's up?
Okay, give me a little synopsis of To Your Eternity.
So To Your Eternity is about an orb that is cast onto the earth. It's a very philosophical anime about this orb slowly learning what it means to be human. And every time something dies around the orb can take shape into that thing. For example, a wolf dies, it becomes a wolf. Then the human that's near, something happens to the human, it becomes that human. And it's just a very emotional ride as this orb slowly understands what it means to be human and many other philosophical questions.
Okay. So honestly, your taste isn't bad. I mean, except the fact that you have Bleach up there. But I mean, you know, it could be a lot worse.
This man roasting Bleach and he hasn't even seen it for real.
You know, hey, no, bro. I've seen all of Bleach. It's terrible.
I've seen all of Echo XP's channel. It's all mid.
Oh wow. Okay, don't go there, buddy. Okay. Okay. Should I get to my anime?
Yeah, but before you do that, you have to admit that your Airsoft Fatty video is your best video.
I deleted that shit, bro. They don't know. You don't bring that up. Okay. So the anime that I'm including on my list, I'm gonna name them first, and then I'm gonna give a reason as to why. So,
alrighty.
Yeah, I mean, you have the obvious ones like Hunter x Hunter and Attack on Titan. I just think they're genuinely my two series that I could watch over and over and not get tired of.
Okay, so you got Attack on Mid and Hunter x Mid.
Hiatus x Hiatus, okay. I also have an anime called Anohana. Yeah, you've probably seen it.
I have seen the first 5 minutes of episode 1, and it was
It was boring. No, episode 1's pretty boring, but the rest is really good. I'm a very big fan of like coming of age stories because I don't know, it's kind of you relate to them in a way, so it doesn't make you feel as
yeah.
It doesn't
fair.
make you feel
that's
as
fair.
Lonely or whatever. Okay, and then I have something that I've seen recently actually during the 100 days. It's called A Place Further Than the Universe. I first picked it up because I watched Giguk. I saw like he made a video on it, and
yeah, I
decided to check it out. And it's about these 4 girls who go on this trip to Antarctica because this one girl wants to find her mom. I'm not gonna spoil what happens, obviously, but it makes you realize the value of youthfulness and how important it is to enjoy the things we like now. Which is I don't know. It gave me a lot more. It gave me a lot more energy and inspiration to keep making videos. So yeah, I mean, you can think that. You could think that. Another one is Clanad. So
Okay.
Clannad, I don't think it's even. I think it's like the first one is like a 6 or 7 out of 10. It's really boring. But after story, that's like a 9 or a 10 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 9, maybe closer to a 9. But it's just like it's cry porn. It's basically cry porn. That's literally what it is.
What?
I think that's the best description. But
How can you just what?
you know how people like.
Are you okay, Mr. Todoroki?
Don't you dare call me that, bro. Okay, man. No, but it just like when I watched it, I was like, damn, family's pretty sick. I like having family.
Family's cool,
Family's really cool. That's exactly what
especially a domestic girlfriend.
I thought. Yeah. Hey, it's step family. Okay. Okay, and then the last one is a movie that I actually watched with one of my friends. It's called Colorful, and I don't think a lot of people have heard of this movie. It came out, I think, in the 2000s. It's about this soul who gets to go back to be reincarnated, and he lives this life of a kid, and I'm not gonna spoil what happens, and he has to understand why life is valuable, essentially. But the kid has a rough life, and he thinks, why is life even valuable? And at the end of the movie, something happens, and he realizes that life is really good, actually. There's just a lot of hiccups in the road. And when I watched it, it's just, I was going through similar stuff. I was just like, damn, life's kind of rough. So when
Kind of like a Silent Voice for me.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it made me have different views on things that I previously thought, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, brought a lot of similarities to what I was going through at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your opinions?
So your first two are terrible takes. You have one-sided battles x one good arc.
Okay, bro. Don't even. One-sided battles.
Then you have Attack on Bad Ending for real.
Okay, the ending itself wasn't
then-
bad. The extra chapters were terrible.
Then you have, what was the third one you said again?
Your Lie in April, I think. Wait, did I
Okay,
never
that-
mention Your Lie in April?
You did mention your line.
Oh,
April,
my
yeah.
bad. Yeah, and then the last one would be Your Lie in April, which, yeah, I mean,
Okay,
we both-
that saved ya. That saved
it's
ya
solid.
for real.
Great anime.
Your Line April is great. Clonad, it's a great thing you mentioned After Story and not the first one.
Yes, the first
only,
one's boring.
because- oh my gosh, I could sleep through the entirety of the first one
The
to be
first one
fine.
is so boring, but it's important for what comes up afterwards.
Overall, you get a 1.3 out of 10.
Oh, really? Because you get 0 out of 10. Your taste was terrible.
Aha! You see, I'm actually the 0th Espada, which means I am the best of the best. Thank you very much. Thank you, Logan.
You're a
And you won't
dumbass.
get that take because you're not gonna get that joke because guess
Yeah,
what?
'cause
You
Bleach
haven't
is
seen
terrible.
Bleach, ha!
Because Bleach is
Take
terrible.
the L. There's
No,
a
you take
reason
the
why
L,
your
take the L,
Discord
bro.
name is King L.
I'm King W.
You're the king of L's.
I'm the King W.
You take the L's. Man, you're the one with the Spotify name that is Todoroki.
Oh, okay,
Let's
okay.
talk about this.
I'm ending.